Hi, my name is Maddie.
And I'm Maddie.
And I'm Eloise.
And my name is Isla, and we're Year 6 students at Mater Dei.
Last year, a group of people from the University of Queensland came in and did a sort of CO2 session with our classroom, and we realised that the levels were actually really quite high, and so that really sparked our interest in CO2 levels and that we need to keep it safe.
We have designed a CO2 monitor for schools around Brisbane. This monitor helps control excess CO2 in enclosed spaces, which will help students focus more on their studies and schoolwork.
To build our CO2 monitor, we followed a design thinking process, which includes emphasize, define, ideate, and prototype. For emphasize, so we interviewed Stephen Snow, and we asked questions and learned a lot about what is CO2 and how it affects people in classrooms. To define the problem of CO2 in classrooms, we had to do some research about the task. Our original plan was to do CO2 about COVID, but then during our research, we learned that it can lead to many other different problems.
For our idea, we had a whole range of ideas that we wanted to do, but we settled on two main ideas that we liked. The first one looked like a walkie-talkie, and the other one had lights. The lights represent green. Green, orange, red, and black. Green is fine, and that means the CO2 level is steady. Orange means that the CO2 level is rising and you have to open some windows. Red means the CO2 level is becoming really high and you need to open windows and doors. For this one, the one that looks like a walkie-talkie, there are holes in there as a speaker, and then the light represents each of the colours down here as well. And when it gets to say orange, it'll beep 3 times every 5 minutes.
To prototype our design, we used this sensor from the Mater Dei. This is the CO2 monitor we made. The sensor is on the top of the box, and inside we've got alligator clips connecting to the Mater Dei. It connects to a computer through this cord. We tested it several times and everything went smoothly. We then translated everything into this graph, which shows just how big of a difference you can make just by ventilating a classroom. The ventilated classrooms were only on 500 parts per million throughout the whole day, but with the closed classrooms, they exceeded over 1,500 and even over 2,000.
Our monitor is different because it is a less expensive alternative instead of spending $500,000 on a monitor. A monitor beeps and alerts students and teachers about rising CO2 levels, and the beeping took us a while, but we're not quite sure it works yet, so we're working on that.
What was the most fun thing about making it?
Probably maybe coding it.
And
the coding really fun.
And understanding how codes work, to figure that out.
It does really matter because you don't want to be dizzy and feel sick all the time when you're in your classroom environment. It should be a nice, happy place to learn new skills and to just have fun and interact with other people.
We've also included a range of colours and fun things in our design and on our board. It's not just boring and simple, it just kind of just pops out.